But what I want to say, okay, let's talk about this. I don't want to talk about the E1B1. I've discussed it enough on my old videos, and you know, it doesn't make sense to me. E1, if you have the same DNA code, you would look similar to the people that you're supposed to be connected to. And I could probably go to a crowd like a Martin Luther King festival, and I could look at all the people there, and they would not look like a single Nubian in Egypt. Okay, so please stop it with the E1B1 connection. Whoever wrote it was probably just making it up. Okay, now let's say, for example, okay, now the Egyptians were known to have high intelligence. They built the pyramids and all kinds of mysteries, and they had surgery, plastic surgery back then. They had all kinds of really incredible things that I don't even want to get into and mention, that people can't figure out how they made it, how things were done. Okay, it even puzzles people to this day. Scientists can't even figure out how the pyramids were made. Okay, so let me say this.
But in this episode,
and I don't want to offend
we'll see how the
Black
massive
people,
self-confidence of the pyramid age
I'm
was
not
not
saying
to
this
last.
to be hurtful, and I'm not saying this to be offensive, but what I'm going to say is that Black people don't have the same IQ as white people. Black people have a lower IQ, which is around 80. A white person's IQ is around 100. So if you claim to be this E1B1 from Egypt, how come your IQ is not the same as a white person? Why is it a different IQ? This is just for questioning. So I'm just asking a question. That's all. I'm not saying this to get anyone mad at me. As I consider myself a truther, I like to know the truth about the world. The question is this: why is it that in Africa, no one has their own car company? No one has developed their own car. Like, for example, in America, the white guys, they have Ford, they have Chevrolet, they have Chrysler. Okay, in Asia, they have Honda, they have Toyota. Okay, so they make their own cars. How come the E1B1s don't make their own cars if you are from the people that made the pyramids? Also, if you are the people that made the pyramids, how come you don't make your own airplanes? The white guys got Boeing and McDonnell Douglas. I'm not sure what the Asian people have, what type of airplanes they make. And also the white guys got Airbus. Okay, and that was from the Wright brothers, white guys. How come you don't make your own airplanes in Africa? And don't say the white man is holding you down, because don't give me that shit, because of the simple fact that these black guys bounce basketballs and they make $10 million a year or something like that. I don't know how much. I'm not a basketball fan. Basketballers make, but they make up in the millions. The footballers, they make millions. Okay, if you can make all those millions with your athletic ability, don't tell me that the white man is holding you down from making designing a car or designing an airplane. Okay, so you would still be able to use your intelligence to make something great. How come you don't make your own computers? I mean, for example, the white guys got Hewlett Packard, they got Microsoft, they got Dell. The Asian guys got Sony, Toshiba. Okay, so I'm asking you the tough questions, so don't start coming at me and talking about my physical appearance, okay, and talking about how ugly I am. Every time I ask you the tough questions, you always get mad and you get emotional, and you like a little monkey just banging on the keys. Let's just have an intelligent adult conversation, and let's talk about why you don't have those things. This is not about black people being stupid. This is about who were the ancient Egyptians. Okay, if you weren't the ancient Egyptians, there's nothing to be mad about. It's just that I personally do not feel a connection to the ancient Egyptians, because I don't belong to that part of the world. Okay, so that's what I want to say.